world. My mother's words followed me out of the door. You'll ruin your hearing one day. At the time, I rolled my eyes dramatically and proceeded to assault my ears with 140 decibels of noise, which I now know is 10 decibels above the sound of a jet plane taking off. That night, I left the venue with my ears ringing, and it took more than a week for the ringing to diminish. But after that, I thought no more of it. That is, until I was in my mid-20s. I was working in a busy store with background noise from shoppers and music, and I started finding it difficult to hear what customers were saying. At home, my husband began to notice that I was either mishearing or not hearing things at all. On one occasion when we were at a noisy party, I had no idea what someone was saying to me, but I was nodding and smiling as if I understood. Afterward, my husband informed me that the person had been telling me that her dog had just died. Needless to say, I was extremely embarrassed. The result of this episode was that I went to see my GP to have my hearing checked. The news was not good. I had hearing loss of 50%. It affected the top range of my hearing, which meant that any high-pitched noises, speech, phones, and day-to-day sounds were gone. I also had tinnitus, which was causing an infuriating ringing in my ears. The doctors explained that years of listening to loud music had caused the tiny sensory hair cells in the inner ear to become irreversibly flattened, meaning I would never hear properly again. And unless I protected my ears, my hearing would deteriorate even more. So it turns out that my mother was right and I have, indeed, ruined my hearing. Today, I wear a pair of hearing aids that are very discreet but still definitely very uncool. But according to the World Health Organization, I am not alone. They say that around 26 million Americans risk serious damage to their ears by exposure to loud music. Hours spent listening to music on MP3 players and at concerts are to blame. There are so many things that can be done to protect our hearing, and it is often a case of, it'll never happen to me, or thinking that only old people go deaf. However, in our modern life, where most people spend half their time plugged into a music device, it is very likely that it may, indeed, happen to you.